Hey everybody, I'm Scott Weichel. You're listening to My Kind of Country on MKOCRadio.com. My guest tonight has an album out called Sound of Thunder, and I've got a great song that we're going to play for you from the album called You and Me. And he wrote and co-wrote most of the songs on the album, and very active in the music business when he's not on the road driving truck, which he's doing today, so he's calling us from the road, but it's good to have him on the show. It's my pleasure to welcome Danny Thomas. Danny, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Scott.
Fantastic.
Just pulled over to talk with you.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and thank you very much for your time and hours on the road driving. We appreciate that because we wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for you truck drivers.
Yeah, people go hungry without truck drivers.
Amen to that. Well, I tip my hat to you, sir. Thank you so much for all you do.
It's a lot of hard work, but it's enjoyable too to get to see all the places that we see and meet all the people we meet. And it comes in handy on writing songs because you experience a lot of things that you don't experience just hanging around home, you know.
I'll bet that's very true. Yeah. So, give me a little bit of your background. How long have you been in the music business?
Well, I remember back when I was a boy sitting on the front porch with all my family members. They play guitar, fiddle, banjos, and all. But I started taking guitar lessons when I was 18, and I played saxophone all through school, started in the 5th grade, and played it till high school, and then I gave the sax up and just been playing guitar. I've been writing songs since I was in my mid-20s. So I've been writing songs now for about 30 years.
Wow, that's fantastic. So is this your first album release, or have you had albums out previous?
Well, I've done recordings before, but to be real professional, this is my very first really professional CD that I've done in Ocean Way Studios there in Nashville with Beverly Gosden and Buddy Hyde. The A-Team, Brent Mason and them, and it's just really awesome. It's got 16 songs on it, and I'm working on starting a new CD next month, starting the 28th, that will be really good. It'll have some really good country music on it, like sort of the old South country. That's hard to find these days, you know.
Hey, that's what we're all about here, My Kind of Country. You're talking my language now, my friend.
And I hope that I've been picking songs that I've done, that I wrote back through the years, going back through them, and the last few days I've came up with pretty much enough to do a CD of songs I wrote over the years, and we're going to go at it in about a month from now.
Well, that's great. Well, keep me posted, and whenever you have more music, make sure you get it to us, because I'll be more than happy to get it on the air, especially if it's real country music.
Yeah, we sure appreciate that. Being an independent artist, there's some really good independent artists out there that it's got some really good music, and we sure do appreciate getting our music played on the radio.
Well, it's my honor to play it. We do this show on Wednesday night, and that's all we play is the independent artists. And like you said, there's a lot of great music out there, and we're glad that we have the platform to get it out to the listeners all over the world. So, no doubt about that. Hey, folks, I want to remind you, you can go to Danny's website. It's dannythomasmusic.us, and we'll have that information on our Facebook page. And he also has a Facebook page as well, Danny Thomas Music. You can go there and like his page and follow his career and check out his music. Looking forward to it. And this CD is called Sound of Thunder. Tell me a little more about the title song, Danny.
Well, I had a dream about 25, 30 years ago, and that dream stuck in my head all these years. And after about, I guess, 20 years ago, after that dream, I wrote the song, and then we just recorded the song probably 6 months ago, and it turned out great. We done a music video on it, and got it on Facebook, on YouTube, and all. And it's just an awesome song about the Lord coming back in the clouds. Is what the song's about, and it just turned out awesome. And my music is sort of cross country. Some of it would be pure country. Some of it country gospel, which I've got it in the Midwest on the Cowboy Church on the charts out there starting this month. They started May the 1st. And I think You and Me, the song that you're going to play, is the one they're playing at the Cowboy Churches. It's like the old style country music. You know, it might speak about the Lord, which, you know, that's good because everybody needs the Lord.
Amen to that. Well, we do a Sunday gospel show as well, so we'll be sure to include your music on that show as well. And that's fantastic. Tell me about a few of the other songs on this album.
Well, we got some that's like real country, and then we got some that's stepped up a little bit. That's sort of like southern rock country. And I sort of mixed it up. It's got 16 songs on it. And I really don't know which one my favorite songs is. I got one about, wrote about Vern Gosdin. And about listening to him in my big truck going down the road. It turned out awesome. That was the first song I done when I decided to do this CD. And it's got some smooth songs on there that are really good. And I just had so many songs that, you know, you just can't squeeze them all on one CD, so we picked the very best ones. And I still got some good songs. That's why I'm going to do another CD starting next month.
Well, that's great. Well, you know, a lot of artists struggle for material, so it sounds like you don't have that issue.
Yeah, I got plenty of songs, and I try to make them all happy songs. I got 2 or 3 sad ones that's got a story behind them. But 90% of my music and songs are songs I try to make people feel good or, you know, have a really good feeling to them. I sort of help uplift you a little bit.
Well, that's what real country music's all about. People put to music. That's what Freddie Hart always said, and I don't think he could have described it any better, right?
That's right. Yeah, a lot of them old artists, there are not many of them left these days.
Yeah, well, we still play them and always will. I guarantee you that. Love that stuff. And of course, Beverly Gosdin. I want to thank her for getting us in touch, and I'm glad that you're working with her on your music.
Yeah, she's a really nice lady. She's helped me a lot, and still helping me. And she knows the music business. She's been in it a long time, and she knows what she's doing. And Buddy Hyatt, he's really good. He's helped me a lot, and he knows a lot about music. I think he plays on the Grand Ole Opry some, and he records a lot of famous people. I met some really famous people while I was up there recording, and it's enjoyable to go in there and record. And when it comes out, I mean, it's top-notch professional, you know. It sounds really good.
Well, that's fantastic. There's a lot of good people in Nashville, and everybody kind of sticks together like a big old music family, you know?
Yeah, they're nicest people you ever met, and they're good friends, too. I mean, if you need something, they help you. I mean, and if you don't understand something, they don't get mad or anything or aggravated. They just really calm and help you through it, and everything turns out good.
Well, that's fantastic. Danny, are you doing any live dates at all?
Well, I do some at churches. When I get back home, there's hometown churches I'll go play at, and maybe I'm planning on maybe retiring in a couple of years, and I get maybe 2 more CDs, so I can start off with 3 CDs and do some traveling in the Cowboy Church circuit. And you know, they like that good country gospel, which is half gospel, half country.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother, we were talking before we got on the air, my brother is active in the Nashville Cowboy Church down there in Nashville, Georgia. So it's a great place.
Yeah, I went to some. I've been to the one up in Lafayette, Georgia. There's some big cowboy churches. I mean, they somewhere 2,000 or 3,000 people attend.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Well, they're doing good things, and I appreciate that. And I certainly appreciate the music you're doing, and I'm very happy to share it with my listeners. And I hope you'll keep us posted, man. It sounds like you got some good things going.
Yeah, get you some more music. The other one should be out 6 or 8 months. I'll do 2 or 3 or 4 songs at a time till we get the CD done, and sort of I don't go in there and do the whole CD at one time. I like to focus on the songs and get them down perfect before I even go in the studio.
That's the way to do it. Time is money. It's when you're on the clock, you want to have them ready to go.
Oh yeah, and those are the best players in the world.
Amen to that.
And they are good.
Amen to that. Well, the album, folks, again, is called Sound of Thunder. You can get it at DannyThomasMusic.us. We'll put that on our Facebook page, and you can also like his Facebook page. It's Danny Thomas Music. And we're going to play a song from that album for you right now. It's called You and Me. And Danny, I want to thank you very much for taking time to be on the show and wish you safe travels, my friend.
Yes, and I'm glad you had me on the show, and I hope everybody enjoys my music and get the CD. It's a really good CD. It's country.
Well, that's what
I appreciate it, Scott.
Well, hey, that's what we're all about here at My Kind of Country, no doubt about it. Danny Thomas, thanks again for being on the show, and you are welcome anytime. We hope to have you back again.
Oh, and I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good day, and hope everybody out there be safe while you're driving. Just be careful in everything you do.
All right. God bless you, Danny. Thank you so much. Here is Danny Thomas. This is from the album Sound of Thunder, called You and Me, as we continue with My Kind of Indie Country right here on Wednesday night, powered by IonMusicMagazine.com. My Kind of Country continues. Thanks again, Danny.
And thank you, Scott.
I love the springtime. I like sunshine. I like the stars up in the sky. I like palm trees, a good old warm breeze, standing by the ocean side. I love waterfalls and leaves before they fall. The colors are beautiful to me. God, He knew what He was doing when He made all we see. Living high up in the heavens, He spoke the words for you and me from eternity. I like the moonlight on the water. I like the waves the ocean brings. I like the rain falling while I'm sitting on my front porch in the swing. I love the mountains under a blue sky. I like to hear the robins sing. God, He knew what He was doing when He made all we see. Living high up in the heavens, He spoke the words for you and me from eternity. God, He knew what He was doing when He made all we see. Living high up in the heavens, He spoke the words for you and me from eternity.